2022 and beyond is going to need data analytics leaders that can marry the strategy together with the building the right culture in the organization for data analytics.
Being a data analytics leader in 2022 to me really means that you're going to have to work incredibly hard to find the use cases that will drive your business forward.
For me, being a data and analytics leader in 2022 means being at the forefront of answering critical business questions, that is strategic questions, technical questions, as well as operational questions using data and analytics solutions.
Being a data analytics leader in 2022 is re-evolved, and what it means to me is you transition from being an influencer to becoming a change agent and also becoming somebody who drives value in the organization.
Being a data analytics leader in 2022 means that as a leader, you need to recognize the exponential opportunities that data brings in the digital age.
I think culture is very broad, but when you're moving to a culture that trusts data insights, where people can make sound business decisions based on data insights, and creating that learning capability for everybody at all levels in the organizations, including executives, to trust and use data every day, and building that learning capability, it takes intentionality. So I believe the data professionals that are going to be very successful are the people that can do the culture piece very well, taking everybody with them to ensure lasting success.
It's making sure that you understand and work very, very closely with business to bring them use cases that you can make real, to bring value out of data. But your biggest challenge will be bringing the different parts of your organization together to do that. IT, business, finance, security, because you don't get to do it without any of them. And if you can pull off doing those things successfully with that group of people, you're going to have a good 2022.
I think what I'm excited about is, looking at data fabric with the data mesh in mind, because I believe that we need to simplify, the ecosystem around data, how we organize it, how we access it, and how we provision and leverage that data.
Where we provide rich data that is complete, that is accurate, that is available on time, and that helps business to maintain and ultimately exceed the competitive advantage that they have in the market.
So for me, I think with the emerging technologies that we see, those possibilities are now becoming easier in terms of the platforms that are now being provided to be able to frame, that intent and to address critical business issues.
I think for me, the most effective way of being able to really capture maximum value lies in being able to utilize effectively and with speed as much of the data that the organization can collect and utilize. And I think right now we are sitting in a situation where most organizations are not even tapping into majority of their data assets. So data fabric as a standard, I think, will become a key topical point in 2022, where we are looking for this integrated layer in our architecture is thought about to really optimize for the data teams the ability to really move business with speed and agility, and how they are able to leverage all the data that is sitting in the organizations and beyond.
I think what's exciting now is what we call cognitive analytics. So we come from an era of descriptive analytics. So we used to use analytics to tell us stuff that's happened in the past. So these are insights, these are reporting. And we really transitioned to what is called predictive analytics. So where we're able to forecast based on historical information, we were able to focus quite accurately and use data to kind of predict the future. But with cognitive analytics, we're starting to bring in elements of AI and machine learning to start to have automated decision making from those insights.
I think the two things that I'm probably the most excited about in the coming period around data and analytics, I would say firstly is this idea of data fabric that's emerging. That's a really cool way where the market is actually pushing us to a place where we want to consolidate it. We want to bring it together and we want to integrate and simplify data environments. We want to get rid of silos to give customers and organizations want like a fabric to work from that really drives what they're doing with data forward. And I think that After that, probably the closest thing is automation or robotic process automation, whichever one you want to call it. I think people are calling it hyper automation nowadays. And that part where data leaders are really going, Dean, we don't want to just put data in cool places and now we know it's there and we have insights. We want to start automating the decisions using the data. And that's got a whole bunch of other discussions you've got to have about it. But I am seeing so much value coming from customers taking data and actually being able to make intelligent decisions automatically.